Do you find yourself baffled by the memory system in PGR? Why are there all these slots? What's a resonance? Why are there so many words? Fear not, by the time you finish this video, memories will be a walk in the park. Let's start with the basics. Memories, or consciousness chips as they're called in the Chinese version of the game, are named as such because they contain the memories, knowledge, and abilities of perished humans and constructs in the form of data chips. These data chips can be inserted into a living construct to impart skill and experience. They're a bit like Nier Automata's plug-in chips, but with more tragedy. Mechanically, they serve the role of equipment. Think of each memory as a helmet, breastplate, gloves, etc. And just like armor, memories can only fit in the right spot. The number in the corner of each memory represent where they go. Numbers 1, 2, and 3 fit here, and 4, 5, and 6 fit here. We'll discuss the significance of the locations later. Without memories, you'll find your characters severely lacking in strength, since this is where your HP, attack, crit, and defense stats largely come from. They are very crucial. On top of that, memories have set bonuses that provide fantastic features, such as powering up your elemental damage or healing power. You can read all about the set bonuses by clicking on a memory. Bonuses are provided for 2-piece and 4-piece sets for omniframes, and 6-piece sets for uniframes. As you can see, memories come in two flavors, omniframe memories and uniframe memories. Omniframes cannot equip uniframe memories and vice versa, but within those categories you can mix and match all you like. The best thing about memories is that they're really easy to get, if you know where to look. PGR's tutorial will point you to this memory farming stage, but we do not recommend using it. This stage is a holdover from the early game and is now an inefficient use of your serum. In fact, it's best to just ignore all of these old farming stages completely. Instead, you'll want to pour all your serum into the current event's material farming stage. Every patch has its own farming event, all with slightly different names. The farming events are split into numbered stages. The left, odd-numbered stage gives event currency, while the right, even-numbered stage gives a tiny bit of currency and random memories. So, you want to farm the random memories, right? Wrong. The random memories are, well, random, which means you'll end up with a bunch of memories you don't need. So instead, farm the odd number stages to earn special event currency. This currency will let you purchase any memory of your choice from the event shop. The shop also carries other important resources, making the event farming stage very serum efficient. So when you're not blasting through the story, dump all your serum here. Okay, hold up. The even-numbered stages do have one use. For established players with well-developed teams, the even-numbered stages are good for getting duplicate memories. Random dupes can be used as fodder for future memory sets. But this is a beginner guide, not a veteran guide, so unless you're rolling in resources, keep farming the odd-numbered stages so you can get the basics first. With so many memory types available, there are lots of different ways to customize your characters. While this provides a lot of flexibility, it also means there are definite optimal and suboptimal builds. But don't worry, we're here to make things easy for you. Nowadays, new characters debut alongside a signature set of 6-star memories made just for them. For example, Nanami Starfarer came out with her signature memory set,
Unimate, a robot for industry.
A 2-piece set improves fire damage, and a 4-piece set improves fire damage and powers up Starfarer's skills specifically. For all new Omniframes, simply combine 4 of their signature memories with 2 others for a good set. But for the best memory sets, check out greyravens.com. There you'll find the optimal memory combos for each character, including some optional secondary builds if you're feeling really ambitious. These sets are based off of the current meta of the Chinese version of the game, so pay attention to whether a set is recommended for a future build or not. Many of the memories have unique properties, so we recommend reading the descriptions so you know how to best play your characters. Da Vinci and Hannah are unusual memories that deserve a special mention. Da Vinci, or DV for short, is very popular. Equipping 4 of them to a character means if you trigger that character's QTE, Da Vinci will trigger the other character's QTE as well. This means being able to use both QTEs close together, perfect for laying on the damage or healing your whole party. However, the character holding 4 Da Vinci memories won't have room for other, stronger memories, so they won't be spending much time on the field. Da Vinci holders are sometimes called QTE bots since that's all they're good for. You only need one QTE bot in the party, and that job is typically reserved for support characters, but not always. As for Hannah, Equipping a 4 set will affect your orbs. Triggering a 3 ping will cause the character to automatically enter Matrix, and with it, convert your remaining orbs to Matrix orbs. Pressing one of these functions the same way as a 3 ping does. This skill has a cooldown of 30 seconds, and it means every 30 seconds you essentially get 2 3 pings for the price of 1. Handy! As for uniframes, they always use a 6 piece of their signature memory. No brain cells required. If you're new to the game, you may not be able to equip 6-star memories right away, and that's okay. Equipping any memory is better than none, even if it will be replaced later. Students can get 5-star memory shards from their instructors, which can be traded in for 5-star memories. So get an instructor and do your homework if you're under level 80. Some 5-star memories have a place in the meta, such as Gloria and Lantern Festival Reunion. Others make good placeholders, such as 4-piece Aoife and Ike. Aoife is the 5-star equivalent of the 6-star Hannah memory, allowing you to enter Matrix after using a 3 ping, albeit with a longer cooldown. Ike, on the other hand, is a good general set for attackers that deal elemental damage. For your support characters, a 2-piece set of Richelieu will grant a little extra healing and increases physical damage too. 2-piece Samantha works the same way, except it boosts elemental damage. Set bonuses don't require a memory to be leveled up, so if you'd prefer to save your resources for 6-star memories, just level the 5-star ones enough to get through content. Every character has 6 memory slots, 3 on the top and 3 on the bottom. These correspond to the grid numbers that show on each memory, which determine where the memory can be equipped. This means that when you're building your 4-piece sets, you can't just have 4 copies of grid number 1. No, you need 4 memories each with different grid numbers. So, does it matter where they go? The answer to that is yes. Sort of. Memories of grid 1, 2, and 3 provide their HP and crit stats to the character, while memories of grid 4, 5, and 6 provide their attack and defense stats. In other words, some memories are more beneficial depending on the row they're on. Fortunately, the only thing that matters is whether the memory is on the top or bottom row. Spots 1, 2, and 3 are all interchangeable, as are spots 4, 5, and 6. If you don't want to bother analyzing the numbers, simply check out greyravens.com for the ideal memory placements. While it is best practice to have your memories in certain positions, it's far from the end of the world if you put them in less than ideal spots. The stat difference is negligible up until you start to really power them up. All that said, it's good to get into the habit of checking the optimal memory sets and place them before you start building a character, since leveling the memories requires a lot of serum. You might have noticed that we tend to recommend this Tetris-like pattern, where the 2-piece memories are on the sides of the 4-piece memories. As we said, the position of the memories on each row doesn't make a difference stat-wise, so why set it up like this? It's because you can share memories between constructs. And because you can mix and match, it makes it easier if everyone is using similar layouts. Sharing is made super easy with loadouts. Access the loadout screen by going to a character's memory equip page and clicking on Memory Set. Basic sets are available to all characters, perfect for storing sets you will be moving around a lot, like these 4 Da Vinci loadouts for elemental or physical supports or tanks. There's also a section for exclusive sets. This section is for sets specific to the selected character, good for signature memories. To save a loadout, make sure your character is equipped with the memories you want and tap the form field to give it a name. Once named, click Confirm, and then click Save. To choose a loadout, click on the set you want, then click Equip. If another character is using the memories in the set, the game will confirm before moving them. Even in content that requires multiple teams, most stages do not require characters to have their own memories, such as Babel Tower or Norman Revival Plan. Take advantage of the loadout system and move memories around as needed. Next up is how to make memories stronger. You can level up memories by feeding it other memories or using this generic memory experience material. You can pick up experience fodder in the current patch's event shop. At certain levels, you'll find your memory is capped out on XP and it will prompt you to overclock it. Doing so will give it a new, higher level cap. Its level will reset to 1, but don't worry, an overclocked level 1 is stronger than a non-overclocked level 25. Overclocking requires these blue and purple overclock materials, both of which you can get from the event shop. These crates will provide a random assortment of their respective colored material. If you find yourself with too much of one material and not enough of another, you can go to the exchange shop and trade for what you need. For example, I usually need more of these blue chopsticks, but I've got too many rocks. So I can trade 2 rocks for 1 set of chopsticks. You can overclock a memory 4 times, as indicated by these little flags, to a max of level 45. Repeat the leveling and overclocking process manually, or just hit this button to use all your materials to instantly max out your memory. If you find yourself scarce on materials, we recommend leveling up attackers, then tanks, then amplifiers and supports, then uniframes last. Then within each character, level up the bottom row of memories first. That's because the attack stat is linked to the bottom row memories, and because PGR is a game where you're usually racing against the clock to defeat enemies or bosses, having a high attack stat is usually the most important. If you've made it this far, congrats! You now know how to get the memories you need, put them in the right spots, and level them up to 45. This amount of investment will get you through most PGR content, provided the constructs and weapons are also leveled up. But why stop there? You can make your constructs' memories even stronger by resonating them. A resonance provides a special power boost, such as increasing stats or improving special skills. Each memory can have 2 resonances, and the perks are bound to the construct the memory is equipped to when the resonance is activated. So, a resonance for Liv Lux will only work for Liv Lux. If you give her resonated memories to someone else, like Wanshi, he'll only get the benefits of the memory level, not her resonances. A memory's resonance is indicated by these dark blue up arrows. There are 2 ways to resonate memories. The first is to feed the memory a duplicate memory. It doesn't need to be the same grid number, just the same type. Doing so will give that memory a totally random resonance. If you don't like the one you get, you can just keep feeding it duplicate memories to reroll, or use the second tactic, using a 6-star memory resonance material pick, known by the fans as a memory USB. The red USB will let you choose any resonance you like from a list, making these very valuable. You can obtain them in the Warzone shop. Price goes up with every purchase, but resets on the 1st of each month. Because of this, we recommend buying just 2 each month if you participate in Warzone each week. And while we're on that topic, don't spend your Warzone influence on memories. And yes, there are ideal resonances for each construct. As usual, you can find the optimized character resonances on greyravens.com. The top and bottom slot here refers to the 2 resonance spots on each memory. But unless you're a high spender or dedicated to topping leaderboards, don't worry about getting perfect resonances. Getting the materials takes a lot of time and should be reserved for your most beloved constructs. Instead of getting perfect resonances, it's more important to just have any resonance at all in the characters you use. That's because once a character is level 80, has at least 5,500 BP and 12 memory resonances, that's 2 per memory, they will be eligible for Ultima Awakening. Ultima Awakening gives you more than a cool glowing band. It also grants your character 3 additional signal orbs at the start of each battle. Extra orbs means more damage right away. Alright, you've max leveled your memories and even fully resonated them, but we can still go further. The next step is Hypertuning. Hypertuning will further boost the memory's HP, crit, attack, and defense stats. To do so, click on a memory that has a resonance on it and click Hypertunable. You can hypertune 2 different ways. 1, using this array of materials that you get from participating in co-op and guild, or 2, using only the Hypertune crystals that you get from guild and a variety of different events. We tried to do the math on which one is more efficient, and it all basically evens out. Just use whatever you prefer, and go find a guild if you haven't yet. You can carry out 2 hypertunes per memory, which is indicated by the dark blue arrow for resonance becoming a lighter blue. Not very noticeable, I know. Since hypertuning requires a lot of resources, we recommend prioritizing your main attackers and maybe high damage dealing tanks. Start your hypertuning with the bottom row, since that will boost attack. Because the Hypertune is attached to the resonance, the stat boost will only benefit the character the resonance is bound to. And good news, if you don't have the perfect resonances, that's okay. You can swap the resonance of a Hypertune memory anytime, and it will keep the Hypertune stat boost. If you're watching this video after January 2024, then there is an additional advantage to hypertuning. After Renaissance Le Fantastique, a character with a full set of completely hypertuned memories and high enough BP will unlock another level of awakening beyond Ultima. This form of awakening will allow you to choose the color of your 3 starting orbs at the beginning of battle. This is especially handy for characters that rely on certain orb colors to unlock their passive skill, such as the 3 red and 1 blue combo Bianca Veritas relies on. And finally, around the summer of 2024, the global server will be able to attach the equivalent of 2 additional memories directly to 6-star weapons, effectively giving constructs 8 total memory slots. More set bonuses all around. While memories may be free to obtain and power up, they're only as good as the construct they're equipped to. Obtaining characters is the riskiest part of PGR, which is why you'll need to watch this video so you can pull with confidence and build great teams. So, you want to farm the random memories, right? Wrong.